How do you choose the right camping stove? Before we jump in, ask yourself a few simple questions. What kind of camping do I do? Car camping or hiking, trekking, bike packing, something more mobile? How many people am I cooking for? Just myself, 2 people, a group of 5 or 6? And how important is cooking to me at camp? Am I only boiling water, or do I actually enjoy preparing real meals? Your answers already start shaping what type of stove you need, how big it should be, how powerful, and which fuel makes sense. So let's break camping stoves into 2 big categories: car camping stoves and backpacking stoves. Car camping stoves. If you camp with your car, you'll usually be choosing between tabletop stoves and freestanding stoves. Both are great, but they serve very different styles of camping. Tabletop stoves. These are the stoves most people look at first. They're compact, light, and barely take up any room in the car. You can set them on a camping table, a picnic table, or even right on your tailgate and start cooking immediately. One of their biggest advantages is wind resistance. Compared to freestanding models, tabletop stoves often protect the flame better, something you'll appreciate on cold mornings when you're trying to boil water for coffee. But they do have limits. They usually come with 1 or 2 burners and the cooking surface is smaller. That means you might not fit a huge pot and a big pan side by side. This is why tabletop stoves are perfect for solo campers, couples, or small groups, generally 1 to 4 people. They're ideal for short trips and simple meals. Most run on those classic green propane canisters you see everywhere. They're easy to find, easy to use, and if you want a more economical setup, you can connect the stove to a refillable propane tank with a simple adapter hose. Freestanding stoves. Freestanding stoves belong to a different league. If you're camping with a big group, staying in one place for several days, or you simply want a larger outdoor kitchen, these are what you look at. They stand on their own legs, no table needed, and usually come with 2 or 3 burners plus a much wider cooking surface. This lets you boil a large pot while cooking in a big skillet at the same time. They're perfect for family trips, group camps, base camps, and long stays. But there's a trade-off. They're heavier, bulkier, and require more effort to move. If your campsite is right next to your car, great. If you have to walk even a short distance, they can become a hassle. Another thing to note is stability. With big pots and uneven ground, stability becomes crucial. Freestanding stoves with wide legs and a low center of gravity are much safer and far more comfortable to cook on. So the comparison looks like this: tabletop stoves, compact, lightweight, quick to set up. Freestanding stoves, larger workspace, more burners, more comfort. Which one makes sense depends entirely on your group size, how long you're staying, and how much you care about cooking. Fuel types. Regardless of the model, the fuel you choose dramatically affects real-world performance. Propane is the most common fuel for car camping. It lights instantly, burns clean, and you can find it anywhere, from grocery stores to gas stations. For weekend trips, it's perfect and hassle-free. Butane comes in smaller, lighter canisters, which is great for portability, but it performs poorly in cold weather. So it's better suited for warmer seasons. Liquid fuel stoves, white gas, gasoline, multi-fuel systems are the opposite. They shine in cold temperatures and high altitudes where propane struggles. They do require more effort, pressurizing the fuel bottle, priming the stove, but they're incredibly reliable for extreme conditions. When choosing fuel, think about season, temperature, and availability. These 3 factors matter more than anything else. A few other important details. While most people focus on burner count, the real key is how much space you actually get. A stove may advertise 2 burners, but if your 2 large pans can't fit side by side, then functionally, it's a single burner. So always consider cooking surface width along with burner number. And don't forget wind protection. A stove with poor shielding will struggle even if it has high BTUS on paper. Good wind panels, recessed burners, or a design that holds the flame close to the pot all make a massive difference. Backpacking stoves. Now let's move on to the second big category, backpacking stoves, a completely different world. If you're hiking, trekking, bike packing, or camping far from your car, carrying a big stove is out of the question. Here the goal is simple: the lightest, most compact, fastest solution possible. Backpacking stoves are designed to do one thing extremely well: boil water quickly. Most meals on the trail are dehydrated foods, instant soups, or quick coffees, so speed matters more than anything. They're incredibly small, often fitting in the palm of your hand, and using them is straightforward. Attach the small canister, open the valve, light it, and you're good to go. Some models let you simmer, but their specialty is fast boiling. Of course, there are limitations. They don't handle wind as well, and canister fuels lose performance in cold temperatures. That's why they aren't ideal as your only stove for winter camping. But as a lightweight boil and go system, especially paired with a compact cook pot, they're unbeatable. Packability. For backpackers, packability is everything. A good setup nests the stove inside the pot with a canister and lighter fitting beside it, turning the entire cooking system into a single compact bundle. In car camping, packability is less critical, but a well-organized cooking kit still makes a surprising difference in comfort and efficiency. I hope this guide helped you figure out which stove makes the most sense for your style of camping. Feel free to follow for more content like this. See you in the next video.